nhá chồng nung nồi giờ nung nòng cả chỉ nhớ về để tôi nồi giờ lăn lò rồi retire from the Hollywood cái kinh gan nọ This guy is the one that's gonna retire.
Already retired.
Yeah, so you know the big old party. She has a boyfriend with her. Hey, could you record her? How does it go? What job is there?
It's 30 minutes, and they go up to the mountain, and then when you get it to the top, you have to walk up to the very top, and it's like just steps. It's like very narrow and very steep, and it's misty.
Second pass. Tôi nó cả tập tả cả tàu tao thì cam rồi tan nhiều
Yeah. Probably what's all? No. What's all is probably because I took out meat, but I don't cook. And they ate noodles all day. Between Handful and Logan. They ate noodles all day. They would go, well, I have to work.
In 1971, he was born in Laos, in Siang Thong. In 1980, he came to America. He came to Chicago first. In 1982, he started fourth grade at Mozart Elementary School. In 1990, he graduated from Chico High School. 1991, he attended Butte College. The same year, he got married to his wife.
My mom?
This thing's wrote in first person. I graduated, I married my wife, is what it says. I'm trying to figure this out as I read, okay?
You didn't practice.
Way to go, guys.
In 1991 to 1996, he attended school in the winter while working as a firefighter during the summer. In 1994, he had his first son, me. 1995, he attended the Butte Fire Science Academy. In 1996, he graduated from Butte College with his AS degree. 1997, he had his first daughter, Jasmine. 1998, started working for the state of California as a firefighter. In 2002, he had his second daughter, Justine. 2007, LeVar was dead.
That's it.
And then for his career journey, in 1991, he started his career. He was on call for emergency as a firefighter hand crew for Mendocino National Forest. In 1992, he was promoted to squad leader on the hand crew. He was responsible for leading 5 firefighters. The same summer, he was then promoted to crew leader, and then he led a whole crew of 19. In 1993, it was the year that he became a promoter for the Mendocino National Forest to gain potential future firefighters, specifically agents. He gained and assisted 3 hand crews, each consisting of 19 firefighters and each crew, all located here in Butte County. He taught and translated for all the training, including the hands-on field training for chainsaw work, cutting fire lines with hand tools, hiking, and mopping up. That's when you put out the hot embers and ashes, and as well as physical training. In 1994, Stanislaus National Forest down in Modesto Fire area heard about him, and then he got promoted with the Asian hand crew. They would requested for him to help with the program. He ended up with a crew of 19 Asian firefighters for them. After that, he came back to Butte and led his fleet crews for a month. Then he accepted a new job in New Mexico. The station at it was in reserve in the Gills National Forest at 8,000 elevation. He became a hot shot, part of the Negrido Hot Shots. In 1995, he accepted a new job closer to home. He became a forest technician. That's a Forest Service firefighter for the Mendocino station in Upper Lake, California, about 3 hours away. There he worked on a fire engine with 4 other firefighters. In 1996, he transferred to Cold Spring Station, about 30 minutes from In 1997, he transferred to Lodge Spring Station, same distance drive, but on the south side of the mountain from Cold Spring. In 1998, at Lodge Spring Station, August 16, he accepted another job. On the 17th, he went to work for the state of California as a state seasonal firefighter. In 2000, he transferred to Paradise Station in Paradise, California. 2001, he worked for 2 months in Paradise Station. Then he transferred to Air Base Station in Chico, California. For another 2 months and a half, he was working with pilots and airplanes that dropped retardant. Then he was transferred again to work as a county firefighter in Biggs. In 2002, he was promoted to a permanent firefighter for the state of California at Biggs. Every summer, he was promoted to limited term engineer, starting in 2008, where he got to drive the fire engine and began working behind someone's position while they were on another assignment. And then that same year, in 2008, he was promoted to a permanent engineer at Ridley. In 2015, he was promoted to a limited term fire captain at the Red Bank Fire Station in Red Bluff. And then he worked until November when he went back to Gridley Fire Station as an engineer. 2021, he was promoted to permanent fire captain at West Point Fire Station in West Point, California. Then in June 28, 2022, he retired as a captain.
I already got my ticket. Yeah. 我做那么都當到就前兩天有 friend 的 coworker 攞咗Gusti 就佢就亦就冇就年得字啲佢都係搭得翻 OK 又我講用寫就講好佢นู่น又นู่用寫就講我一定大個唔大นู่น又นู่น攞到 beginning 那樣 OK so นู่น又佢用寫俾有我啲咯有我佢啲有八落咧八來嘅都寫打那樣啲俾就成日你俾就認真一個就成日你咪俾我哋做都嘢就好啲啊就好啲啊ลูกใจนอจะเที่ยวมาอย่างวันพอลอยก็จะมีอย่างที่รถเต้นายอย่างก็สิ่งว่าที่เราต้องนอนตัวของเด็กเที่ยวก็หอบเขาว่าตายหอบก็ไม่พอจะมีก็หอบเขาไม่ยากใช่เป็นสัตว์เกิดเต้นว่าลูกว่าลูกว่าเราเด็กส่วนที่ว่าที่ไปตัวคือไปตัวที่อยากให้ลูกเราก็ไปดูซัพพอร์ตก็คือรอเที่ยวมาอย่างยกเอาลงได้ถึงช่วยซัพพอร์ตแล้วก็ต้องสาลิจาก็ถูกเชื่อลิจาตัวนี้เราอยู่ตัวเท่าที่นั่นเที่ยวมาอย่างว่าเขารอดก็คนเนี่ยเนี่ยแต่เนี่ยจะมีอะไรที่อยากอยู่สุดยอดที่ว่าอยากมีไปท่อนะอย่างthey're gonna supply to you with a car and bring it over here. You might not like the color, you might not like the shirt, you might not like the ram layout. They supply something everything want to do layout. But I didn't know the story yet. Well, I didn't make too long. So to here. 做我幫朋友寫書，นู่นน่ะยังนู่นจบเลยนู่นน่ะ congratulations 就ต้องขอเจอ你 些安個拼加安個做了，有個下一次就個啲誒幫助不得了，拼個大個。Okay.
It'll last longer.
Oh, shit.
It's a nice picture of a car.
I know, but we didn't make
I still got a check. So when I was young, I had a Supra. It was a red one.
Yeah. And now? What does that mean? What does that mean, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't you read what your check said? That is a check towards your car.
So it's $10,000 on the mountain and going towards the
So it's a down payment on your car.
So he can make payments now.
Okay, is that it, everybody?
What happened to you?
Believe me, we just got back from Laos, Cambodia, no, Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam, and climbing those mountains, it's not easy. Let's get safe so that we can climb China Wall in 2 years, okay? But I wanted to say that thank you for coming, and I'm so happy, and I hope that you guys take the time to enjoy your life, because this is where life will truly begin, okay? So thank you. Hello. Go ahead.
She already started crying.
I just wanted to say how proud I am of you. I think it's hard for us who have not been in your shoes as a firefighter. I know we are always on the opposite, it's always the firefighters that come first to every emergency, every fire. And I don't think I personally, I'm always grateful that there's people like you who would put your life at risk to save everyone else. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all your years of service. I'm sure that there's many, many people out there who are very appreciative of your service, who probably don't even have an opportunity or don't even know that it was you who put your life on the line every time you go out there, you're called to fight a fire. I know for me, it's always a scary thing when there's a fire and we always are told to evacuate, and it's human nature, we want to run the other direction, but it's people like you who run into the fire. But I'm so glad that despite all your efforts that you have made it through, and that now you can finally look forward to relaxing. Relaxing and enjoying life and, finding some time to do what it is that you want to do with the rest of your life. And I just wanted to let you know how proud I am. And I love you as my big brother.
We'll say the gift later. Just want to say congratulations on your retirement. Congratulations on your retirement. That's number one. And we don't really have a lot. I don't have really a lot to say because I can't, express how I really feel in words. But we're brothers, and I know that your career means a lot to you, and your years of service, I'm sure you have changed, affected a lot of people's lives. And you're always out there, when there's a fire call or there's a car accident or a cat stuck in a tree or something. You guys are always out there. And I just want to appreciate your years of service. And I really mean that. And as your brother, I just want to congratulate you and tell you that this is a new beginning, a new day. And when you retire, that's only means that a new chapter begins again. With your new gun, I think you should go hunting next year. Get your license. I always have time to make time for that. So yeah, get that license going. I'll come pick you up. I'll introduce you to the wilderness and the next chapter in your life. Okay? So congratulations and love you, bro.
Sorry, I didn't say it out loud. You want to say it?
The work you did was hard work, and you worked very hard. But don't forget, you were blessed. You and blessed. Also holy, right? Holy, there is a chapter. You made it through. Yeah. So you were blessed.
Thank you.
And from now between now and 50 years from now, live the best of your life. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Do your best and don't forget your kids, your relative. Okay? Don't forget more. Yeah, more. Have a great day. Okay? Congratulations. Congratulations. Whatever your next move.
Thank you.
A year later, I only have one story to tell you guys about my big brother here. When me and Carl were little, he used to bribe us to go to Frosted Freeze. You guys are old enough, you guys remember the Frosted Freeze in Chico here. He would buy us ice cream so he can use the payphone to call the many girls he had. And then we would come home and tell Mama and Papa, and they would get in trouble. So that's my big brother. I love you.
So I've had the wonderful opportunity and experience to work with Jonnie for many, many, many years in the South. He's always been solid dude. He's always been a straight. I've always knew what you were gonna get with Jonnie, man. That's one thing that you when you sign up for overtime at certain stations, and you're like, man, I don't want to work with this fool. But then you see who you're working with. You're like, oh shit, Jonnie's there. I'll work with Jonnie. Jonnie was always been a brother to us. And I just wanted, the first time I ever met Jonnie, I think it was like at Station 73 where I spent many, many years there. So I wanted to give him this helmet from the station where I first met him at. Congratulations, Jonnie. I love you. We're going to miss you. But I'm excited for you, man.
Yeah, thanks, Carlos. I want to thank everybody that showed up to my retirement barbecue here. It's not big, you know. I told them I didn't want one, so it's not their fault. It's my fault. I didn't want one, but they did a little thing for me, you know, just to let everybody know that I'm retired. So I just want to thank my wife, most of all. She's the one that stood by me the whole time. You know, it's been going on 32 years. And that's just marriage, okay? That's not including the dating. The dating is like 4 years on top of that. So we've been together since we're kids, and we've been through thick and thin. So I love her. I just want to make sure that you guys know that I love her, and I want to thank her for the, you know, for what she did throughout my whole career. And then next of all, thanks to my kids. You know, they're always my backbone. They're my joy and pride. You know, going on a fire, all I wanted to do is come home to my family, my wife and my kids. And, you know, I'll have a story here in a minute after I thank everybody. But after thanking all my kids, and this one's my mom. Without my mom, you know, I will have to do childcare. She's my daycare. She helped raise my kids, okay? So for the most of you guys that don't know what I do, is that, for example, you know, my whole career, it's been 30 years. I worked with the Forest Service and the state of California for 30 years. So half of my years, half of those 15 years are at work and 15 years are at home. So 15 years that I'm away from home, it's my mom and my wife taking care of my kids, okay? And a lot of times it's my siblings that will pick them up from school and send them to school. So half of my life was spent away from home. And I know a lot of you guys know for sure that, you know, the fire service has a lot of divorce, right? Just because of that. We're not home to support our family, but thanks to my wife with a good heart, she stuck around, you know? So, yeah, thanks, Mom. I love you, Mom, okay? So, with my career, yeah, I started when I was, you know, 19 years old. I attended Butte College, you know, I was sitting there. This is a true story, okay? I didn't know what I want to do. I spent a whole year at Butte College undecided, okay? I was just taking PE, I was doing all kind of general ed class. And then second year came around, and I was in cafeteria, right? So I'm all right, I got to get my life squared away, you know? Because at that time I was already married. So I'm all, yeah, I got a wife to take care of, you know? I can't just come over here and play volleyball every day. So I was sitting in the cafeteria during lunchtime, and I was going through pamphlet, right? You know, career stuff. And I tell myself, I'm not a sit-around guy. I'm a journey guy. You know, I like the outdoors. I like to travel. I like to go places. So the first thing that came to my mind was I want to be a truck driver, because truck driver, you know, they travel all around the whole world. You know, so and then I'm all, well, if I'm a truck driver, that leaves her home. And I don't want to take her with me if I'm a truck driver, right? So I got to stay home. So I start going through more pamphlets, and I'm all, what the hell do America want? You know, the American people, what do they want? So I'm all, okay. You know, at that time it was like the Marvels, the DC, you know, they like heroes, right? Superman, Batman, all that stuff. So I decided I want to be a hero. I want everybody to call me a hero. You know, I want to be everybody's hero, save lives. And then I started looking through the pamphlet. There's only two choices, a cop or a firefighter. So I told myself I can't be a cop, you know, I don't want to deal with jerks on the road all the time. So I decided to be a firefighter. So that semester I started taking firefighting class, and that's when I came across the pamphlet for Forest Service, and then that's when I became an OC2 guy. That's an on-call firefighter, you know, in the summer when fire breaks out, they call you, you go. You're like the emergency firefighter backup. So that's how I started my career. But anyway, with my life, like I said, you know, 30 years being in the service, I missed 15 years of my kids' life. You know, a lot of them play sports, and I missed all the sporting events, especially, you know, like away from home, games and stuff like that. I missed all those. So now that I'm tired, hopefully, like I told them, hey, you're 20, 25, you can still play sports, I'll come to your games. But they're not into it anymore, so I missed childhood growing up. But yeah, I have a rough career. You know, I mean, it's exciting. I would not trade my career for another one. You know, to be honest with you guys, I love what I do. You know, so right now, I said I'm living the dream, right? I'm living the dream. So, you know, the regular people that goes to work from 8 to 5. You know, like I told my wife, you work from 8 to 5. You know exactly what you're gonna do tomorrow. You know where your pens are. You know where your papers are. You know, you need to file this tomorrow. You know, everything's in line in order for you. You know, but not with my career. Every day is a different day. You could plan it, but it'll never go according to your plan. You know, whenever an emergency comes in, 911 comes in, you just have to get up and go. You know, it could be in the middle of the night. It could be, you know, having dinner. Your food's still warm, it just came out of the oven or, you know, the stove, and you're about to take the first bite. When that alarm goes off, you gotta just cover it up and take off. So you could come back like 2-3 hours later, your food's cold. Stick it in the microwave and eat it, right? But that's life. So I'm a 24-hour, or actually 72-hour firefighter. So within that 72 hours, like most of the nights, you guys have a good night's sleep, right? 8 or 9 hours, maybe 10, 11 hours sleep. Not with us. Certain nights, we only get like 30 minutes of sleep. Certain nights, no sleep at all. Especially when it comes to wildfires. We're always out there 24/7. And, you know, once in a while, if you're tired, you just lean against a tree and take a little nap, you know, without getting caught, and then go right back at it, you know? But I seen from everything, from fire to car accident to, like my brother says, helping old people getting their cats out the trees or helping birds off the tree. Been there, done that, you know. And like I told my kids, you know, it's dangerous on the road because I've seen a lot of people die in car accidents and stuff like that. I always preach to them, like, hey, drive slow on the road and all that, because, you know, that's what we do daily. You know, I don't bring those stuff home. I don't tell them what I do. You know, this whole time that I've been off, away, go to work, I never bring it home. They don't know what I do. You know, some shift, I call it a shift, it's 3 days, okay? I work 3/24 at the station before I come home. You know, for you guys, it's 8 to 5, and then you guys come home, you guys get to, you know, sit on the table dinner and talk what you do all day, you know? But I'm away maybe more than 3-4 days. Maybe in the summer, I'll be gone for a month. But I don't bring that stuff home. I don't talk to them. They never ask me to. So I never really told them what I do, or, you know, how's my shift, meaning what did I do that shift. You know, it could be like a horrible shift for me, but I don't bring it home because they never ask, and I don't want to bring the burden home to them, you know, because what I saw, what I do, it's on me. I don't want them to have the burden that, hey, Dad's been through all this crap, you know, and, you know, we feel sad, or we want him home more, you know, because a lot of times that's what family at home do to you, and they make you feel worse than what you are feeling. But anyway, yeah, I've seen it all. You know, like they said, by the time you retire, you're like a plumber to a gardener, you know? Because every 911, the public house, they call us, and we're always there. You know, even if the granny cannot figure out why the toilet won't flush right, grandma falls out, and you're lazy, you're too lazy to carry her on back to the bed, you call us, we'll show up and we put her back in bed. It's all good. Because you guys are paying our tax money anyway, or my monthly wages anyway, so. But yeah, I had a good career. I want to thank everybody. You know, like I said, I would not change my life for another one. It's a journey, you know. I've done it all. I've seen it all. From northern to southern California, I've been there. All the mountain ranges, all the cities, you know, waterfalls, good towns, good hotels, you know, good place to eat. Been there, done that, okay? And this is the only career that will make a person see the whole California. Other than that, if you are just 8 to 5, you know, you might have to take a real good vacation or Google where you want to go, or you know, mountain ranges or waterfalls or all that, you know. But I've been there, done that. I don't even have to ask to go there, you know. It's mandatory that we go there if that place is on fire. So I have a good time, you know, doing my job. And now that I'm 50 years old, turning 51 this year, I'm gonna enjoy my life. So I don't know what my life is gonna take me, but thanks for coming, and you know, I love you all, okay?
con mở tầng xuống là đủ nhiều tiền nhiều thứ kìa nhiệt tốt hại它海也都怎么讲？我只而家得下隻路，我哋會有 demonstration， 我做緊咗，跟住就有個很多的大佬。先你個先至收費嘛，佢哋都考得冇，考服裝都考得冇費。
luôn địa tê xa có khu
Oh!